That's you, Natalia.
That's me for real.
Yes.
No, it's not.
She did her little things that teenagers do, and we had our trials and tribulations, but I never turned my back on her because I made her mama a promise.
Date is 3/13/94, the time 1829. Present is Henry Wallace, Sergeant Sanders, Investigator Ward, Investigator Rice, and Investigator Corwin. Mr. Walsh, you've been advised of your rights several times today. Those rights still apply. Do you wish to speak to us in reference to the murder of Vanessa Little Mack?
What police didn't know is that Henry Wallace was a figure in all of his victims' lives with the exception of his first victim. He was the friend who ran errands or picked up the baby at daycare or stopped by with beer. He was someone that all these women trusted and knew, which made him an outlier from the normal patterns of a serial killer.
I see these girls' faces all the time and think about them, and sometimes try to reconnect with the families, and it's very difficult for them, you know, because you relive it most of the time.
You don't know how that feels unless it happened to you, because all I could think about was her and her children.
Wallace's seventh victim was Vanessa Mack. The week of her death, she called Barbara Rippy, and Vanessa Mack told Barbara Rippy that for weeks she'd been having a recurring nightmare. And in the nightmare, she was running for her life from the devil. 3 days before her death, Vanessa Mack called Barbara Rippy, told her about this dream, and then she asked Rippy this: if anything happens to me, will you take care of my girls and will you raise them together as sisters? And Rippy said, sure, but what in the heck's gonna happen to you?
It was easier for me to take Vanessa's life and not to really give a whole lot of concern about her child, because I knew she'd already told me that the lady next door always kept an eye on her and so forth and so on. And she said that if, you know, several times if the lady next door heard the baby crying, she would come over. And I knew if the baby started crying and Vanessa didn't respond, then the lady next door would come over, and that's why I left the back door cracked so the lady could easily come in.
When I got to the back door, the door was ajar. Just a little bit, just enough. So I took my fingernails and pushed it open. And I started calling her. She doesn't answer. And I can't see nothing because it's dark in the other room. So I walked straight ahead to her bedroom, and I'm still calling her. I hit the light switch in her bedroom. And I thought, oh my God.
Barbara Rippy discovered Max strangled in her bedroom. One of the girls, 4-month-old Natalia, was on the couch. She'd been put there by the killer.
So I stepped back and I get the baby, because I got to have something to hold, because now I'm trembling.
I think about, well, when my mom got killed, she was 25. I'll be 25 in October. When I think about this often. I think maybe I'm living and experiencing different stuff that she didn't exactly get to live to do. I mean, she went through a lot of stuff, and she went through a lot of stuff in her childhood, and then on top of that, she gets killed. So it's just like stuff back to back to back. I'm walking this path, and I'm walking it, and I'm sure I'm making her happy. Like I'm doing the best that I can. That's all I can say. I feel like I'm doing what I can to make her and my mom here proud, doing the best that I can.
Hey! How you get around here? One of my favorites. It's a great day. Thank you. I want you to nasty lipstick on her cheek. So I guess she knew that I was gone. stick to my promise. So I said to myself, I said, well, at least she knows I did it. Somewhere she knows.